Okay, let's get back to it then. It's Dredge. I like this game. You might not think so, given that I'm only playing it about once a week, but sometimes you really enjoy a game, but you don't want to pound it into the ground. There are some games that I grab, and I don't let go of them. I completely feast upon them until I've squeezed every bit of juice that I can out of it. I've done that recently with Avorion, and very recently with some more Bannerlord. Over my past couple of days, I was just overcome with the desire to play Bannerlord. I picked it up, and I beat that game black and blue with the backside of my hand. And now it is very subservient to me, except for one thing. Goddamn vassals and their endless wars. Yeah, I took over Britannia, and the first thing they decided to do was declare war on every nation, and I mean every nation, including the Khazaits at the other end of the map, when we were already in a three-front war. Jesus Christ, that game. Anyway, we're not playing the frustrating experience of Bannerlord Kingdom Management. We're back with Dredge, and I got some stuff to do. I think we finished up with Stellar Basin, right? But there's some unfinished business in Gale Cliffs. There's some explosive work that I need to do. There's a bunch of stuff I need to sell, but I'm almost done pimping out my ride. And I do intend on finishing that off. Our new hull is... there we go, one chunk of scrap metal away from being complete. And I'm very much looking forward to all those cargo spaces. That's what I'm really after. I got a lot of fishing that I want to do. Fishing is the main thing I feel invested in this game. Far less so than the fetch quests that I'm being given in this game. There's been some YouTube comments rather disparaging to my approach towards doing quests in games like this. To me, it's a question of motivation, intrinsic motivation. I feel motivated to play this game because I want to go out and see what's under the waters there and fish up what I can, not because some bum living on a rock is asking me to fetch him 3 crabs. Well, that feels a bit more World of Warcrafty to me. Let's get to work then, shall we? I need to find some metal, and I really should explore these unknown crosses here, although I'm not sure if the nasty bog of the deep will allow me to do so, because we have some probably important things to do. I need to find this family crest so that this mad hermit guy can move back in. I forget what I need to do to get access to explosives. I should probably go back and check on that. That was a guy over in the center area, and I do plan on going there regardless. And hold on, nighttime is right around the corner. Mayhaps I should just have a wee snooze first. To be fair, a good number of towel throws were doomed runs. I did. Contrary to how it must seem, I really don't like throwing in the towel. But there have been a fair few doomed from the outset runs, that much is true. Right, never the best at orienteering, but I believe I'm just straight ahead and I should be able to find whatever I'm looking for here. X marks the spot and all that. Unless it's in that cave, which it could well be. What was the story here, weirdo? Just want to refresh my memory with you, hermit man. Hello again, what can I do for you? What am I supposed to be doing? See, the game already knows what I'm wanting to ask here. That's wonderful. The family crest was dragged into the tunnels by that creature. Its lair is somewhere towards the center by the waterfall. See, he says if it's too troublesome, don't worry about it, but I have a funny feeling that I have to worry about it. So we'll solve this wee family matter, and then we'll be able to start blowing up rocks. But if and when that big nasty thing arrives, then I gotta... Whoa, there we go! Immediately coming and having a go. Is it chasing me? I don't see it right now. What is this? I think you've seen these stony fish before. I'll hand it to this fish. It's a lot more fair than the big tentacles from the deep that just insta-killed me. Guess that's what I get for my low powers of perception. I once played a game where I fantasized about having good perception. That game was called Dungeons of Dreadmore, I think. Pretty fun and quirky roguelite game. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Don't think I ever streamed it, but I don't stream every game I played. Just most of them. Where is this thing? I managed to completely pass it by. Wouldn't surprise me, I pass by a lot of things. But on the plus side, I can almost always make my day worth its while with a sizable carrying capacity of my boat, which is about to get even more sizable. As long as I find a bit of metal. Alright, that should do us. Let's not overfish. Wouldn't that be bad and nasty? Although if you are metal, then I am here. You are not. I'll take you regardless. Ooh. I think I can shove you there and you there. Easy money, but I went through all that and I didn't find the X marks a spot. Again, I'm miserable at orienteering, that's fine. Everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses. No, I've never completed a Gabriel Knight game. Kind of outsourced that to Baron. I was able to get a lot of fun out of watching Baron play that, but for me, I think that FMV Gabriel Knight game was a bit of a one-hit wonder in my view. Alright, all well and good. Let's get that damage fixed up. I always forget if it's shipyard or floating dock. Shipyard, a go-go. And then into my old storage goes you, and you. Let's have you sorted out nicely, shall we? Clean storage, clean mind. Take a wee snooze and again, try and find that X marks the spot. It's so blatant on my map and yet I continue to miss it. Looks blatant on the map at least. Maybe it really is in that center bit, but there's a waterfall over there. And I was told to go for that waterfall. I don't understand. Or is it around the back of this rock? There's an X marks the spot right on you. Oh, I get it. Right, one of the things is that. Right, I don't actually know what that is. That might be the weird guy living at Blackstone Isle is asking me to fish up relics. Could be that I'm more interested in grabbing that. Okay, we can do this. Or rather, I struggle to think of a reason that we can't do this. Big, nasty, spiky fish wants a piece of me. Well, I don't want him to have a piece of me. Here we go. Definitely something over there, but is it completely blocked off by things that need explosives? In that case, maybe I really should look into what's needed for that. Alright then, I'll get to it. There's no skin off my nose. I played through all 3 games. I had to get all that deep Ludwig lore. It was good though. Well, I enjoyed it. But I could not stomach that museum section of the FMV Gabriel Knight game, which is a shame. It was really good until that point. But some games just have that breaking point. And believe it or not, I do tolerate quite a bit more on stream than I would normally in a game. Oh, just one fish, too bad. That new hull comes at a fairly hefty price, so I can't cheap out here. There we go. Man, I don't know what it is about the fishing in this game, but I find it so superior to just about any other fishing minigame I can think of. Perhaps even any other. I don't think I could fit another one in, so we'll just grab these fish and call it a day. Let's switch to give it the beans mode. Makes us insane going fast for some reason. And lest we forget, this guy wants his relics. I better check in on him about that. Right, he still says there's something in that Gale Cliffs. I'm pretty sure it's behind that explodey thing. He marks it on the map, but we don't get told which mark is which, so I've got 2 marks. One's that and one's the other. Well, fine by me, I think. But here's the thing, I've got a weird item in my inventory. If I can find it here. Maybe I left it in my storage, right? Yeah, there's this jewel-encrusted band. Is that something that he's after? Necklace, watch, music box. I found a ring. I should return it to the collector on Blackstone Isle. Haven't I talking to him right now? Suspicious. I found a ring. He doesn't seem to want a ring. Maybe I got the ring out of order. I'll hold on to it for now. Maybe put it in your main inventory and hand it over. Now that's thinking with your noggin. Ah, that's weird, but okay. Excellent progress. I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune. I do like the idea of my journeys being swift. What's he doing to me? Manifest. Instantly return to Blackstone Isle. Ooh. That seems like a strange thing to add in a game like this. Fast travel. I'll certainly make use of it, but part of the immersion was having to sail from area to area. I suppose it's only fast travel in one direction. We'll see how it plays out. Also, I wonder if it's going to make me mad. Alright, out we come. I was watching one of your Frostpunk videos. Maybe 2 years late, and you certainly are calmest. One thing may be completely wrong. I don't remember you doing a no-pause run. I've done no-pause runs. There was even a setting on that game that has no-pause. The highest difficulty, I think it's survivor mode or something like that, freezes over your pause button. The game will only pause during building and tech. There's no getting around that. Yeah, survivor mode, that's the ticket. Right, trader man, I have found stuff probably. I think I shoved one of my fish into storage accidentally. There we go. Right, please get rid of these spectacles. Silver trinket, doubloon, weird ring thing. For some reason I can't get rid of this sampling device. I wanna get rid of it. Okay, all's well. Do I have a flag to deliver? No, I do not. And wasn't there someone to talk to about explosives? It wasn't Grieving Father, was it? No. I've forgotten entirely about the explosive stuff. Where were we meant to get it? Oh well, maybe I can go and explore further in the area first. But I'll sell off my catch and get back to those Gale Cliffs. I want to finish off that area and explore new places. Just discard it, Jake. No money to be had. No. Can't throw things away. Oh, hello, Lighthouse Keeper. I saw you sailing out. Do you really think that's wise? What the hell is your problem? You speak of nothing but riddles to me. Things are bad enough around here without our provocations. Oh, you think I'm making life worse for you? Sorry, my entire being isn't here just to satisfy your exacting standards. Alright, fishmonger, you can have my lovely... Ooh, actually fresh. I thought this stuff would have been stale by now. There we go. And then I guess I will very sadly just discard... Oh, okay. Very sadly discard you. What about my improved trawler net? I'll hold on to that for now. I really would like that, but no, not just yet. I will, however, get fixed up, take a wee rest, and then off we trot. The art style looks very good. I'm sure Jake would like the art style. I'm not sure about the gameplay in... what? Oh, Dave the Diver. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about that game, but I didn't feel compelled to pick it up and play it. From what I could tell, it was real flavour of the month stuff. Alright, once more into this area. I gotta find a way to get those explosives by finding that heirloom. So I'm going to assume that the relic is behind that thing that needs explosives to get to it, and then there's some other way around this island to get that heirloom. So what the heck was that? Oh, there we go. It's the orcas or something coming to say hi. That's nice, but I've just fixed up my boat, so let's not get a little too intimate here. Easy now, easy now. Gotta remember I'm on the hunt for some metallic dredge as well. That's cloth, which I could still always put to good use. There we go. In fact, we've got the full sweep of dredge around here, so don't mind me. I will rake the oceans clean. And I really am doing the world a favour by keeping the oceans clean here. The fact that I'm benefiting from it doesn't make it any worse a thing to do. Surely. Tell you though, I will not miss the Frogger game. I have been keen to say this game doesn't seem like it overstays its welcome, but if I have to play much more Frogger, I might be changing my tune on that one. But I don't think I'll need or want any upgrades once I have this final one for my boat. After that, I really only need a touch of metal and I'm good to go. Which does make me wonder why I'm focusing so much on the wood instead of the metal right now. I guess it's greed inherent. All this stuff is just sitting here waiting to be fished up by me. Why would I leave any of it hanging? Hello? I got someone yelling at me in the comments saying never ever buy the research. It's freely available and infinite as Dredge. Not sure I necessarily agree with that, because even if it is infinite and free to get, by buying it, you might give yourself a bit of a power bump quicker. Then again, this probably isn't the kind of game where you should be thinking about power bumping. You should be drinking in the experience, or being drank up by it. I do feel the need to apologise for my constant switching back to the map. You have to understand, I am terrible at... Oh, hello. That's the dredge that I want, but look at this weird thing. Oh, somebody wanted this weird eel. Oh, crumbs. Thing went overboard there. I'm here for this heirloom. This must be the musical box, right? Family crest, right, yes. Funny, I thought he said musical box. But that goes to show how much I was paying attention. A friend of mine and I used to play Killing Floor a lot. And we would always use the phrase, who pays? And the joke being that, sure, you could go and buy a lever action rifle or some body armor, but you could just find it on the map instead. And to this day we still say, who pays for any real life situation where we get out of paying for something? But the one who pays for repairs right now is me. That metal looks way too pristine. After spending time in the ocean, it should be rusty as can be. Well, that's what makes it such good building material. Right, away goes all this stuff. Somebody wanted this conger eel rotten, right? Maybe I'll hold on to it till it rots. Depends on how much it's worth, I suppose. Gotta hold on to that, shove that away. Down hither. good, but looking like I'm in dire need of repairs. And I do not, sadly, have enough to pay for the hull upgrade. We'll get it though. We'll get it, although I could sell that eel. That eel still wouldn't bring me enough though. I'm just going to shove that eel into my storage and let it rot. And let's try and remind ourselves who actually wanted the rotting eel. Ingfell. Okay, that's good. That's right here. Excellent. Then I can just let that thing rot. In the meantime, go and do a bit of fishing to be able to afford all this. And of course, give that weirdo his crest. Maybe do that first. It's taking up valuable inventory space. That inventory feels good for my OCD. Yeah, I like a well orchestrated inventory. Not going to obsess over it, but it hardly takes a second to make it look pretty. Hello again, what can I do for you? Here's your family crest. Now give me the explosives. I have a further favor to... Oh, okay. Okay. Would you take this to my brother? Tell him his brother is sorry and would like to come home. You live within spitting distance of each other. Was this really too much? I guess some old coots just have a problem with their words. Your brother is sorry. He's in real trouble. Your brother needs... No, I gotta say he's sorry. He can stay in my old workshop. Oh, no. I think I'm done helping people right now. It's not like I get anything out of it. I've been trying to clear some debris. I was able to set the charge. The cliffs are particularly unsteady. Get in there, set it off. Oh. We already looked at this thing earlier. Well then. Should be trivial to take care of. And once again, it's marked on the map, but we don't get told which is which. When does he give me the explosives? Well, you know what? This sounds like a job for a man that has a bigger boat. So let's go and get ourselves a bigger boat. These little wimpy fish seem like a royal waste of time. Give me the good stuff. Oceanic perch. But I saw some Ampicillian stuff. I do like the spyglassing. Ooh, is loose jaw. Bit of a trek for it. Where were you? There's also shark out there. Probably worth the better $1 than this. Did I completely pass it by? I don't see the disturbed water. There we go. Still laughing at the time. I thought disturbed water was something special, and then someone pointed out they've all been called disturbed water. Can I say I lead a very oblivious life? Nice. Loads of shop. Loads of money. Yep, can arc back around, grab some more fish, sell up, upgrade, maybe even put in net. I'm going for the big bang. Is there a day limit? See, I've wondered that, because the game keeps track of days, so there must be some significance to it, right? And then again, there's a lot of space. Looks like that number could hit 5 figures and still stay within the GUI, so... Your guess is as good, perhaps even better, than mine. Right. Just cleaning up the waters here. Well, whatever. It all sells for money. And with that money, we finally get it. New hull, loads of space. Huh. Our boat doesn't look that much different. In fact, it looks a lot more like our starting setup. But... well... it seems like a shame. I can't see a way to sort it out that I can have Fathomless Winch and the giant invasive nets. Maybe you can't. I mean, look at the size of this thing. Something would have to go for it. And I like being able to fish Hadal, Oceanic, and the saw. That's a shame. Did he sell the cougar eel he needed for the quest? No, I did not. Which is strange. I did hit sell all. But yeah, it's sitting here in my storage, where it will remain until it's rotten for that quest. Alright, well, let's rest up so that it can rot away. That's the thing about almost certainty, it's not completely certain. Rotting, excellent. Alright, let's bring it back. An Ingfell resident can have their rotting fish. Who developed this game? It wasn't a bunch of Icelandic people, right? Still clamoring for glory over the Cod Wars. Alright, here you go. Whew. If 150 bucks is a small sum, maybe these are Icelandics. She's not going to explain why she wanted that rotting fish, and considering these people do their own fishing, in fact they made a point about that when I first arrived. It's like, we're not going to buy your fish, we fish for our own needs. Oh, okay, threaded that needle, just. Also, do excuse me, but I feel like the game volume is loud even for me. Down you go a bit. Did I even do anything? Nope. No. Just ignore you for a wee bit. Boy, you can turn fast. Alright, easy money. How is it coming after me? I don't think so, and I see an opportunity to grab some more goodies. It's made by New Zealanders, Jake, so they're low-grade Icelandics. New Zealanders, I don't know enough about them to make as much fun as I'd like to. Alright, just brings me back here with the old conga eels and whatnot. Might as well grab what I can. I've got some repairs to pay for, thanks to that. Where were the eels? Could have sworn we caught the eels around here. More metallic dredge. No, there's really no need. Surely I have every upgrade that I'm going to want or need by now. It's looking like a fancy bit of bubbling around this thing. Maybe, oh, I missed the gold standard. Got too greedy. If such a thing even exists. Bony wreckfish. I really don't like bony fish so much. I'll eat them, no problem, but it does bring back really unpleasant primary school memories. The food that was served in schools back in the day was incredibly bad. While there were a lot of criticisms to levy against Jamie Oliver, he did do a big push for improving school meals in Britain. Sadly, I was not around to benefit from that. But at least someone tried. And one of the worst things was the fish. Fried fish, really flat, extremely bony. Oh, it just was nae good. Hang on, I see an opportunity here. There we go. Overfishing the area around here so that the Ingfall residents are no longer able to catch what they need and are beholden to me. That's the dream. School meals put me off fish fingers for life. I still rather like fish fingers. Can't remember them being served at school though. Right, you can just buy the whole lot for how much? Another 500 squid, wow. Man, making money's never been easier, has it? Then again, this is probably back-breaking and incredibly lonely work to make 500 quid in a day. Yeah. Minus expenses. Probably not that great. In any case, we shall sleep the day away, have a chat with that guy who hopefully gives us free reign explosives, and then we can carry on, because I'm kind of done with these southern two areas of the map. I want to go and check out, especially the volcanic area. What kind of fish are there? See, that's motivation. I want to see the fish, so I want to advance and explore. I don't want to do fetch quests for people. Alright, yes, I've done it. You heard the blasts. I could have blown up anything, you know that. Go and tell my brother that he can come home. Oh, is he going to be alright, though? We did keep him hanging for a bit long there. Best job for hermits, aside from the inspector job on Infra. We met too many people in Infra. And it was only a few. Alright, better dressed hermit man. There's a place for you to stay with your brother. I'm gonna shove you upside down and right next to my fish, so you get to smell all the fresh stuff coming on board. I'm gonna assume this gives me access to explosives, so I can finally grab the weird thing over there, and then I can mysteriously teleport back to the Black Rock Isle, or Black something Isle. Well, here we are. Little brother. I'm the youngest of three, and I don't think I was ever referred to as little brother. Find any more debris? I'm working on making some packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yard, so I will. You're giving me one on the house. See, I'd rather have more than one. Of course. The first taste is free, and beyond that... Well, you know what? Just give me all of them. I am certain I will put these to use. Maybe I'll keep them. You know what? Just give me all of them. I'm going to go on an explosive expedition right now. Yeah. Blow up this dire place. The whole horrors beyond human comprehension can eat you at any time in the workplace. Come on, we're not working for Amazon here. Right. Kinda nice that we can stand right next to it and take no damage at all. Yeah, this is a music box. Maybe the music box was the thing for the weirdo on the island. Yeah, there we go. Old rusted bit of nonsense here. And what else do we have? Could be anything. My money is on research chunk. And it is not research chunk. Oh well, woe is me. Now let's go blowing things up and try not to get smacked by the nasty thing. I wonder what happens if he knocks the relic out of your possession. He's coming for me, isn't he? Oh, no, away he goes. Fool. I'm in your base, fishing your dudes. How do I keep missing that? Also, what do I get for fishing him up? More trinkets, come on then. I've earned these. Oh boy. He was onto me there. Right, I cannot remember anywhere else that needed exploding here, but needing and wanting are two vastly different things. Got something over here we can blow up, and also, what if we go into the... actually going into that seems like a poor choice. I just fixed up this shit, don't you know? I'm convinced I can fit in another one of you. Well, no, I think if I gave it the old college try, we could make a home for another little eel. Oh, especially a golden eel. Sprouting eel. That doesn't seem kosher. Alright, what have we here? Oh, it just takes me out to the open again. Also, the whispering is getting to us. Perhaps we should keep that light on. I do like the whole light suddenly flickering out thing. I just think it's a little underexploited, considering you just press E and then turn it back on. But I guess if you're freaking out, the action of going into your radio and turning it back on might be a bit... Yep. Don't worry, all my fish are only the freshest. Nice. Other than that, I could probably put these things away. It is time to say goodbye to this area and say hello to somewhere new. After we have a nice rest. Actually, we don't need to rest. We have this uncanny ability now. Let's manifest. Okay, now that was weird. Even in a game with all these weird horrors, that felt kind of out of place. It really was instant as well. Right, I've got you your rusty thing. Massive wooden body. Yeah, it was rather large, wasn't it? Gouging the wooden floorboards, he doesn't seem to mind. I don't remember. I don't remember most of the things I do. Spine cracking audibly on his crimson book. Ooh, I don't like that. Fire off a blazing light that dispels and protects. All manner of detritus is swallowed by the silty muck of twisted strand. What did you do to me? Okay, he's using power of the deep. Banish words provide you a temporary protection from most things. If spoken swiftly enough, they can be used defensively. The more they're spoken, the more they're understood. That sounds good though, doesn't it? Actually, I'm more than a little curious how this manifest is supposedly working. Time will pass in the blink of an eye in a trance-like state. Do not overuse this. This is going to be like Castlevania, where if I make use of the devil contract too much, I have to fight the optional boss devil guy. I remember him kicking childhood Jake's bottom. That's right, Against the Storm tomorrow, Max. A game that I have never seen nor played, so I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Right, he said Twisted Strand, but I'm more than a little curious about this unknown, so why don't we throw caution to the wind and sell our relics? Actually, not just sell my relics, I also want to put away a bunch of my dredge, which I can grab a little bit more of here. And there's a way that I can store them without using my storage or my ship, which is appreciated. Hold on, that wasn't wood at all. That was extremely useful research piece. Since we have a long way to go for this journey, it might actually be a good idea to switch out and actually use our net instead of our grabs everything installation. Alright, trader man, I will sell you. Do you not want to buy this? Sell all trinkets with F, but I have to do them individually? Madness. And while we're here, 2 research parts, huh? Don't see a good reason to use anything other than jet drive engine. It seems to give the most bang for buck. 4 of these outclass the twin prop engine and the refined outboard engine, so why would you use anything other than the jet drive engine? I don't know. Also, I'm completely turned off by the fishing pots. Naff to them. I do want this heavy duty troll net, actually. In fact, it would be rather nice to have that for my journey. Is that a possibility? I would need one more research piece. I'm not sure if I'm going to just happen upon that. It is unlikely, but sometimes when we dredge, we find it. Weren't there some blocked off places here? I mean, blocked off needing explosives? I have no memory of that. It really doesn't say much. I don't recall there being sharks right here next to starting area. But again, I don't recall, has very little weight to it. Bronze whaler, some more dredge. Just wanting that research piece, and I know I can buy research pieces, but then I'd have to go back to the person selling them. Which I suppose is kind of en route, so that's not the end of the world. I also don't know how much that net is going to cost me, but I do want it. I like going around with the net. Might as well buy it if you can't find it. Exactly. If I don't find it here, I'll just buy it and all will be well. Also, do you want to speak to me yet? A rough shape of a curved fish has been chiseled. You know what? I am not in this game to do fetch quests, so you'll have to just sit there. Okay, boys don't hurt the ship. I used to never miss these when I started out the game. Never missed a beat on the fishing minigame. I can only assume that playing this game has aged me terribly. Oh, good lord, we are overfishing around here. Perhaps too much overfishing. Can I even fit this in? Ooh. Tetris Master is going to be put to work, I think. Can this even fit? Oh, it does fit, and we already made it fit. Too good for my own good. Common sentiment. I guess you need some DDR practice with your hands. Well, oh god, the Lighthouse Keeper again. Maybe give me a straight answer for once. You must have been around most parts of the island by now. You find whatever you're... I'm just fishing, lady. She recoils from your flagrant lie. Why do you mistrust me? What have I done to warrant such suspicion? Suspicion is something that is inherent. You need to earn trust. Alright, you just go away. Right, fishmonger. For once you're not closing up here. I haven't seen that strange red light. What was it? What's strange red light? Well, never mind. Buy all my fish. And don't ask silly questions. See now, this is almost a problem. Running out of space. But that's a problem I plan on solving right now, shipwright. So you're not signing the research part. I'll go and grab that from the other lassie. But what I can do with all these goodies, which are otherwise wasting space here, is just keep them here. Actually, can you take them back out? Yeah, you can. It really is storage. Don't know why at this point you'd want to have even more rods. I feel like I have enough rods to catch everything I could want. I'm not going to get this upgrade. There's no real point to it. I'm just fleshing this out so that it frees up area in my storage without wasting the goodies there. Boy, they are hungry for metal. Alright, looking good. Looking not half bad. I'll keep the explosives in my storage area in case I find something else that needs blowing up. For now, however, let's get rid of the fathomless winch. Put it into storage. And then... should I have done that? I still need the research, and you don't sell that. And I don't want the large trawl net, I want the other trawling net. No, I think I did do a mistake there. Alright, in that case, let's reinstall you, despite the passage of time that takes. And then I'll go and sort this out with the other lassie. How much dosh do I have? 1600, that's surely enough to get what I need. Alright, we'll take care of it. I did think it was Tuesday somehow, says Acronymus. A Tuesday stream. Well, one of us is extremely wrong, and I'm quite confident it's not me. Ew, cleft-mouthed shark. I mean, there are, honest-to-God, horrors in the real-world water, but I'm sure they all serve their own little purpose in their twisted ecosystem. Right, so we're going to head south, despite the story wanting us to go to the northwest, because I want to see what's down south. Also, what's this? Can we touch the stone? No. Why would stone respond to touch? Horrors in the water, it's a really nasty way to refer to Shetlanders. I have never been to the Shetlands. There is a man who promised me a literal ton of salmon if I ever went to the Shetlands, but I didn't follow him up on that. Also, the man was met in Orkney. And Orkney people are kind of weird. Alright, having that swordfish. Swordfish are worth the dosh. How's the crab trapping go? We do not trap crabs around here. Hello. Reasonable chance of getting the upgrade part for free here, if we can Frogger like the best. 2 movement Frogger, 2 movement Frogger. Unfortunately, it did not. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Kind of a shame most of the trinkets that you fish up are just useless. Safe haven is over there, but I'm still looking for anything nice to fish up on the way. Could it be that I have overfished the area? Nonsense. Although, oh jeez, those things just want to come out of nowhere. Is that a real phenomenon in the waters? As we've covered before, I haven't done fishing myself before. So, surely I wouldn't know. Alright, buy all this. I shall buy your research. Ooh, you also sell explosives. Well, now do I feel like a fool for having bought some. I'll take that, and then I shall do my own research and get myself that awesome looking Annette Birkin. Heavy duty troll net. Get. No, not there. How do I keep mixing these two things up? Probably because they are kind of the same thing. And in the same place. There we go. Is it inherently better than my improved troll net? Yes, because it does coast as well. In that case, I'm selling you. And I am spending a hell of a lot of money on you, okay? I'm assuming that we've done all of our fathomless winching for now. And, that creates a very awkward space here for jamming fish into, but I suppose 2x1, 1x1, and L shapes, inverted L shapes will go in there. These C blocks, don't know what you'd call them. Alright. Spent a lot of money, but now when I go on this long journey, I'll be able to scoop up all the oceanic fish that there are. And that, for me, is a pretty good deal. So let's sleep up and head on out to what could well be the Pale Beyond. So, we should just be able to pierce right through here. We're not going to be doing any fishing of our own. We will simply have the net do it for us. No more abyssal fishing. If it turns out that there are places that we need to do it, then we'll do it. But I can't do that kind of fishing and enjoy the net. At least not that I can tell. Ah, see, it's already paying for itself. Do I want to head southeastish or southwestish? I think southeastish. Nope, southwestish. Let's be ready to give it the beans at any point. That Pale Beyond over there. Better get moving. Besides, the faster we go, surely the less time the fish will have to react and evade my giant net. Look at that, already getting me, honestly, things that aren't that great, but it's free. Passive income, right? It's all about automation. You know, I said that run of Factoria that I did was kind of the end of... Hello, something new here? Abyssal. Oh no. I got rid of my Abyssal equipment. I said that run of Factoria had some finality and I wouldn't be touching it again until the DLC came out. I don't know. The urge to automate is still there. It's such a good word, it's such a good concept, and it feels like it's what the entirety of life is all about going towards achieving. I wish I had finished Factorio until the DLC. I don't know, did Factorio finish you until the DLC alpha? I'm a little bit sorry for making so much fun of your Factorio run, but you have to admit it was pretty funny. Okay, so this is all new. Do we blow this up? Did I keep any explosives? I did not. Am I going to regret that? There's no interaction as if to say you can explode this. But it still just says question mark, no map of this whatsoever. Also this snow must be unpleasant, and I could really do with a place to rest for the night. Factorio runs, Jake, it was plural. Yeah, but none were as belly laugh worthy as the final one. Noticing that I'm not catching any fish here. Is this a different kind of region? Maybe it's like cold region. Yeah, see there's ice. Maybe ice needs a different kind of catchy device. And perhaps you are the one to give it to me. Boy, you get around. Down here to investigate the ice field. Seems to appear out of nowhere. to stake my claim. Some old equipment's on the ice. Come and check out the new rods. Huh. A large sheet of metal embedded in ice, snow dislodges, a rivet of holes. And there's a makeshift shelter ruined by years of harsh weather. They angled those sheets, the lining, da-da-da-da-da. An icebreaker, you say? Oh man, is this a fetch quest? It looks a lot like a fetch quest. Ah, this is more like it. Maybe you'll be able to find an old ship and salvage an icebreaker that's already built. That would be convenient. A plough half? 2 halves of a plough? These better be the only parts you need. Because this game, just about the only quest this game has is go and fetch this, and that's a huge turn off for me, because it's not at all what I'm playing the game for. In any case, my net is full of fish that have nowhere near justified the cost of the thing. Can you help me fix this? What are you selling me? No, not that. Although, while I'm looking at it, 2 more spaces for rods. That's not the same as holding my... Actually, I don't know if the big winchy thing counts. What do you upgrade? Okay, these 2 points. That's kind of useless to me. Could get the inventory space, but I think that's unnecessary at this point. My boat is pretty pimped out. Crab pots, troll nets, and replacing. Here we go. Glacial lance for ice and oceanic fishing. It's a bit of a shame that I need to buy new equipment for this. But I'm willing to play your game. Ice and oceanic. Well, the heavy duty troll net is not doing me any good around here, even though I just bought the thing. So I think I'm going to uninstall you for now, shove you into storage, shove this glacial ice thing in here, and maybe that'll do it all? I guess we'll find out. I'm curious about the fish that there are here, so let's just take a wee bit of a kip and do some snowy fishing. Factorio is a much better game than Satisfactory, says Acronymus. I wouldn't know, Satisfactory is still in early access. Right, well, let's go and explore these pale beyonds. The lack of mapping is going to probably be a problem for me. Right, I think I understand now. We need to make an icebreaker to get through all these bits of ice, and that'll let us explore the pale beyond. Well, I'm not afraid. There's a joke there about afraid not, but I never found it particularly funny. Oh boy, look at all these unfished waters. A practically limitless source of fish. Which means a practically limitless source of income. I wonder if you can double tap on those big parts. Unsure. Need to try again. I don't think you can. That was pretty fast. Try again. Nope. No, you can't do it twice on one bit. That's a shame. Punishing me for being too good. Then again, what game doesn't do that? More unknowns? I'll take them. Even if they go a bit stale, it'll be okay. Toothfish. I'll actually spend a bit of time reading up on what these fish are like. Not going to read these messages, I mean, who cares about that? But these fish, you know, the reason I'm playing this game. Largest fish inhabiting sub-zero waters. Voracious predator. Same niche as sharks. God, look at the flesh on that thing. I bet you'd be delicious. Not the teeth, though. Oh god, get that traumatic aberration out of my face. A lot of unknown here. Few vertebrae, transparent blood, glassy fish. All very nice. But I'm hunting icebreaker parts. Probably going to be one right over there. I should be wary of spending too much time here. Can't help but notice the clock is ticking. Let's not grab every ice fish that there is. Hello there. Oh, good lord. What era are we going to be in if that's your camera? Drink, yeah. Keep your engine noise to a minimum. Frightens the wildlife. There's a narwhale. Is that the one that has a horn on its face? Any fish to donate? Fill the space entirely with fish. I suppose I did grab a lot of these ice fish, right? And ultimately I only need one. Not even going to check for which ones are big and small. Okay, now that I've said that, maybe I will. Take this titchy wee one. Oh, I didn't agree to wait until night time. Hurriedly packing equipment and no regular narwhal. Voracious, hyper-aggressive. Unpredictable. Well, I'm glad you kept me out here till midnight. This could be a problem for us. Oh, but look at all these fish. Gotta replace the catch a bit. I think that's half of the icebreaker thing, or at least part of it. Good enough place for it. What have we here? The only cabin still standing, frozen over. We're gonna find Isis here? Is this Icicle Creek? Rotting table, crudely drawn map. Well. A large book on Captain's Log. You want to read that, you can. I'm not here for this. Aggressive narwhal. Permanent solution for the beast. Keep fish to placate it. Cryptic prophecy. 3 listeners. Hearts. Listeners. Boundless wealth. The stars. Sounds like a heartbeat torment. Well, I did hear a heartbeat earlier. Ooh, gosh. Boy, am I glad that he's in there and we're out here and he's the sheriff. Don't disturb the ice. Huh, okay. Promised stones, heartbeats in the ice. Commanded the listeners for 3 sacrifices. He said don't break the ice, so let's leave him be. So I'll make use of this for storing some goodies. I'll keep a fish on hand in case I need to placate the angry narwhal. I'll also sleep because our poor guy is really tired. Also, I didn't come here for some regular old dredge. I'm here for the goodies. So Jake, when will you turn into a full fishing channel and start with Sega Brass Fishing and Dave the Diver? played those old Sega fishing games. I'm not entirely convinced I really want to. We've already got you. I don't think there's a way that I can weasel into there without an icebreaker part. But when I do, the dredge that's in there looks weird. Oh god, do I have to fill this up with fish as well? Hear that heartbeat again, though. Yeah, this region is the DLC region. You look a little different. What are you then? A goblin shark. Suffer not the gobbos. Strange that it'd be low on stock though. Who in the world is fishing out here? Should just be me on my lonesome. Regular old dredge has little interest to it. But who knows, maybe it's going to be some special ice wood. Or some molded dwarf fortress ironwood. No, it's just regular old dredge. Who's that? The problem with Dave is the super long grind to get max recipes for everything in the end. I spent so much time grinding truffles by now. I don't know, something about Dave the Diver just didn't compel me to grab it and play it. I guess I didn't hear anything that made it seem like a great game to play. Maybe I'm dead wrong. Okay, truth be told, I'm not exactly enamored by what I see here, so I'm just gonna skedaddle. Nice to see you, Pale Reaches, but bye-bye. But I can still sell the fish that I got. I wonder if the old grumbly guy is going to ask me, hey, where did you get all these very different icy fish from? Am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. Completely overshot. So you're not going to bother with DLC? That region didn't look very exciting. Looked like a bunch of places to grind out fish just to make our way across. I just want fish. Don't want to do fetch quests. Right. Take these weird ice fish. Don't mention it. Strange red light. Did I miss a strange red light? Okay, what I will do though is re-pimp out my boat. Let's grab that, shove it into storage, and grab my... Oh Christ, rotting toothfish. I must have forgotten about you. Are you gonna pay for this? No, they won't. Well, I guess it's... Oops. I guess it's goodbye my rotting fish. Oh, of course, I passed all that time when I was blowing stuff up. Oh, you're gonna be a dead weight around here for a while, aren't you? Maybe I can still give that to the lassie when we run into each other. Okay, but I do want my fatherless wench back. Oh, of course, I was doing it with her. Maybe I should have just given it to the fishmonger. He might have bought even the rotting fish for a few pennies. Oh, well. I'll survive. Actually, it's a bit of a trek to where I'm going. Maybe I can do some more heavy-duty trawling. After all, this does the Volcanic and the Mangrove. Actually, I'm going to put that away and install you. Excellent, that brings us to daytime as well. And who's missing wood? There we go. 600 quid for 4 new cargo spaces. It's not unthinkable. But I don't have the 3 bits of metal for it, so... Nope, off we go. Nice seeing you, but let's go and advance our story. Let's also make sure that that net is out, earning us passive income. It seems practically free, doesn't it? Just sail around and net will earn you fish and therefore money. If you can handle the smell, fishing must be a top job. Also, yoink. Ooh, an anchovy. I'm not sure I've had anchovies in 20 years or so. I remember it being a very pungent taste. Oh, Anchovy King? Wait, do we get info about you? Just want to tick those off so it's not telling me about it. Blah 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 blah. Catch rare fish. No, I'll pass. I'm searching for the collector. Anchovy King. In their numbers they will rise. Madness. Ugh. I turned off chromatic aberration. Why is it still there? Didn't you put extra metal in the other upgrades? I did, but I don't think I put enough. I think I only put 2 out, and I needed 3. Oh, well, look who it is. No kidding, she really gets around. I think trying to get here with your old putt-putt engine from the very start, you'd have a very hard time here. Grey mullet. Ooh. Nobody should have a grey mullet. Right, new area. Is it Volcanic or is it Hadal? Truth be told, I don't know what Hadal means. But I'm sure it's not important. These grey mullets are barely worth the time it took to fish them up. Anchovy King, though. Worth a lot more than the regular anchovy, but that is sadly not saying much. And we do get the cods. Nice, nice. Alright, what am I thinking here? Thinking keep the repairs up. Do I want the heavy duty trawler net out? It depends what there is to fish up here. Are there different oceanic fishes? Are there stuff that I want the deep... Where is it now? There's stuff that I want the fathomless winch for. Depends if there's Hadal or Abyssial. Because those I can't get with Versatile. I'll come back and attach that if that's the case. If not, we're going exploring hobs. Although it's a little late in the day for it, is it not? Oop, no. Keep that deployed. Mangrove, coastal, shallow. Right, give it all to me. What are these new fish? Sergeants. Doesn't the map tell you which fish are in each region, or am I misremembering? Maybe so, or maybe no, but I'm here to explore. Explore and fish, and profit while we're at it. The gar, exceptionally long and slender fish, strong scales. We've seen the grey mullet. Something weird over there, and there's some dredge over here. Grab the dredge while I'm at it. Could even be that research part I was told not to pay for, but that was just a monocle. And what is this? pointing in this direction. And a slippery eel-looking thing. Precisely that, longfish eel. Ooh. Twinned eels. Endlessly pulling away, but torn apart they would surely perish. Two spiteful siblings splitting at the seams. That is grim. Thought of being eternally attached to your sibling like that. Alright, I'm not even sure I could fit another one in. You're such an awkward shape. Maybe, just maybe, using my enormous lobes. There we go. God, there's another one. Might have met my match. For fitting one more of you in. So close and yet so far. I'm not seeing it. Looks like upgrading space is pretty important. Well, this is us with a very massively upgraded space. I'm going to check out what this is and then turn back with my haul. Some weird stuff going on here, and here's one of the weird things. One-armed man here. Well, 1 1/3 arms. How do you keep this other arm swole, though? There must be some kind of exercises you can do. Stranger, you've encountered local wretches. I haven't actually. Trying to rid them from this accursed jungle. The mind suckers. Okay. There are a few would-be rescuers, none would help me in my fight. I guess so, what do you need? I figured you'd be up for it, you have the look. People keep assuming things of us in this game. All that happened was that we shipwrecked and ended up here, and from then on just people have been expecting of us. Why? For what reason? Maybe they're just really starved of new blood around here. Oh, now we're going somewhere though. Excuse me, I was needing a drink there. Gonna grab a mortar and bombard the beasts. Other planes went down in the north and the east. What am I meant to be doing exactly? Find the mortar pieces in the north and the east. Tell me about these mine suckers, because I haven't found them. Screeching their terrible song, they will stalk you. Shadows of my squad mates reaching out to me in a feverish dream. Having a fever is no fun, but feverish dreams certainly are. Alright, well, good for you. But even though it's late, I've got fish to sell before they go rotten. And I actually find that's a nice little marriage of gameplay stuff. There are safe places that you can be and wait out the night in the horrors, but your catch is going to get all foosty if you do that. Also, I can't remember where I came in from. Perhaps that lighthouse can guide me a little bit. Was it out here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, I've got all the double-headed eels you could ever want, weird lady. And are they still fresh? They look pretty fresh to me. $666 worth of fresh. It's all yours, although I wonder to what end is money any use anymore. Also, could we make that icebreaker thing here, or are you only going to accept it over in the other area? Only in the other area is what I'm seeing here. That's a shame. Alright, I'll get some shut-eye. And then we are going to find the boom. So I think that was the camp, right? So the other bits of the boom are there and there. Right, let's get on it. I wonder if it'd be more immersive if you could only check maps when you're at the stopping areas. Or maybe only see your location on the stopping areas. Give it that long, dark feeling. For quite some time, I was under the impression that I wanted to play the long dark with a compass, so it would show my current position at all times. And I was pretty ironclad about that. Until I eventually realised that I was dead wrong. Hey, gators! That brings back very fond memories of going... not sailing, but what are they called? Airboats? Fan boats? The boats with giant fans on them that drift slowly and extremely noisily over water. Airboat, I think is the right term. Anyway, you could rent an airboat in Florida, and that was a lot of fun. Bumping into gators in the water there. Pushing them back with sticks. Good times, good times. Brother telling me, just stick a leg out. I did not stick my leg out. Yet another message in a bottle. Feels like years since I've been warm. Reminds me of living in Scotland. I'm not playing this game to be reminded of Scotland. Just clearing these away so they don't show up in my... they don't show up with that little alert thing. Right, we got one piece of it. We got the barrel. We need frame, which should be in this general direction. Also, I still haven't seen these mine suckers. We sure he hasn't just been watching too much Futurama. More dredge. Ooh, special dredge. Don't know if ramming into those mushrooms would be bad for us or not, though. Don't know how a mushroom could hurt a ship. But mushrooms are the largest life forms on the planet, so... perhaps I shouldn't underestimate them. More gar, more grey mullets. I'm really on the hunt for more fish. That's the interesting thing in this game to me. Loving finding all these new and interesting fish. Looks like a trap of sorts. That didn't trap me. Ooh, that's where they find metal, so I didn't have to buy it. I could just find it. Fascinating. I was on an airboat in Florida. Man splashed marshmallow on the water, called it gator crack. What? Why? Did it drive them crazy? What's with this? Can I blow it up? What a shame. I should have carried some on me. After having not seen explodable things for quite some time, I assumed it was specific to that area. Thankfully, I bought loads of it, and I left it in my storage. And now, I think I will always carry some. Hello, hello, what's this? Nothing, that's what it is. Where, oh where is that cellar? Didn't strike me as a creature that likes sugary things, but I haven't spent much time around gators, so what would I know? I know that I didn't even get a fish here, but that's okay. I can just shove a bunch of this stuff into storage. Maybe not the barrel. And... well, 100 quid for free. Ain't too shabby. Although there's upkeep costs, isn't there? I'll take 2 of you with me. And you get your tithe by way of repairing it, so really that was only about 80 quid profit. Feel sorry for the person that was asking me, what's a quid? A quid is £1 sterling. The currency in Great Britain. You more likely hear it called a quid than a pound. You get those last 4 cargo spaces. Do I want them though? I suppose my money's not doing much else, is it? There we go. There we go. Missing 1, but we can solve that, because I truly don't need you. There we go. This place is getting big. Right, I did grab the explosives. Of course I did. Keep them down by the engines. Seems like a safe place to store them. And then let's go and grab the military man his mortar. And we'll blow up this place. Yeah, I can remember on my way back. I was driving with an actual military man. He was able to immediately remember the path that we had driven the previous day and drive us back that same way. Seemed like a superpower to me. I don't have the memory or the directional wherewithal to manage that. Hey, there we go. But hang on, this is not the mortar piece, is it? This is refined metal, which I don't think I have a use for anymore. Still taking it, of course. Yoink. Ah, but what if I blow up this other area? Well, then I'm suddenly going to be glad that I brought 2 of these. Pray that we don't need a third. And new fish, that's what I'm really here for. Give me the fish. Tarball. What? Ooh, that must be the mind thing. Looks kind of cute. Oh, I guffed that up. That was a gold standard gar from the get-go. Tarpon. Come on, I'm looking for a mortar piece. Aha, here we go. Maybe the guy's having RimWorld flashbacks. That seems more like something that would happen to me when stranded on an island like this. I don't really need more metal scraps, but I'll take them. This sure as sugar isn't doing fishing. Alright, any more in terms of fish out here? Not seeing them, so let's just make our way back to the Mane who was... Ooh, I could take a different route there. Oh, I saw something shiny. Yeah, I do see something shiny. Let's touch that stone again, just having none of us. There are a few things like that in the game, like those giant crabs that come to life. I'm wondering if there's more than meets the eye to this game. Or maybe if I do certain things, I'm going to find that there's a whole lot more to this game. Then again, all indications are that this is a very short game, and actually I think I've spent longer playing the game than any of the how long to beat or other length indicators have been. Fine by me. I got no problem spending more time on a game I enjoy, and I do enjoy this. Okay. Okay, come on, Jake. You know how to do this. You played Scarface, the world is yours. Could we squeeze in one more of you? Might be a little tight. Might be more than a little tight, but I think we can do it. Come on, let's get those whiskers out. Oh, this needs explosives once again. Boy, okay, well. Maybe I should have brought a lot more explosives. Oh, I like how creepy that is. The roots and trees and whatnot just kind of seemingly coming out of nowhere. It's a good look. Oh, it's a really good look. I like that. I'd like this a bit more if I could see, though. What was that lassie? Oh, I'm verily going the wrong way. What's the deal with the eye? The eye at the top of the screen... So that's always blocking my way. I knew it. I wonder if I could have just rammed into it and I would have been fine. The eye at the top is our sanity meter. The more panicked and darting around that eye is, the more susceptible we are to horrors around us. It can be solved by staying in safe places and getting a good night of sleep, and not taking actions which instill more horror, such as, for whatever reason, activating the beans machine. Can I just ram through this? No, it's real, but it's also not. It didn't actually injure our... Oi, birds, go away! I haven't seen a lot of birds, but maybe the birds come when you go mental as well. Because I haven't seen a lot of them. Oh yeah, honking would probably get rid of the birds, wouldn't it? Right, fish market. I have a lot of fish for you, and it's good fresh stuff, so give me 400 quid for it. Which is just as well, because I'm going to need that money for repairs. Keep my explosives on me. Oh, I wanted to check what was in the net, but the net gets auto-sold if I sell the rest of my stuff. Let's keep the metal stored away here, seems like the best place for it. Easy pickings. Full repair, and now let's really go and, well, have a little bit of shut-eye. See, there you go, the eye has now closed up over there, because like 2 or 3 hours of sleep to solve that. Don't know how he does it, I cannot sleep for 2 or 3 hours. If I go down, I'm down for the count. He's over here, right? Most likely. There was storage here anyway. Right, doesn't matter. Here are your parts. That's the lot. I'll work on assembling it. You start on the next phase of the plan. There are some contraptions in the lagoons. Traps for the mine suckers. Ah, yes, I did see that. I'll mark the locations of the traps on your map. Got it? Okay, so what next? Make 3 special baits from different combinations of fish. That looks like a gar and 2 wimpy little fish. Okay. The second one needs the whiskery fish and the wimpy little fish. And the last one needs 2 eels. Don't look like the double-headed ones. Alright. What about your squad mates? I've hung a few of their dog tags on the tree behind me. Seem fitting enough. Never found them all. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? Oh, he wants the dog tags. I have a number of mechanical doodads you might find useful. Take this one in good faith. I'll give you more. Kind of done all the research I need to do, but sure, I'll take that. Yeah, I got the ultimate net. I don't care about pots. I've got the jet drive engine, which seems to be the only one that matters. I suppose the harvesting platform, but it's not as versatile as the versatile rod, so why would I want that? I suppose the thing is that it's extremely fast, but I haven't really found slowness of fishing to be an issue, even back when we had the very basic of basics. Gotta spend it on something. Maybe we can dream of having this ultimate engine thing, so I'll work my way towards that. Right, let's go and grab those fish. Hopefully, the game will remember what is needed so that I don't have to. Special bait. No, I need to figure that out myself. That's okay. I'm great at figuring things out. Hang on, what about my net? Hey, my net already has a mullet in it. Oh, that's one of the fish that I need. I'll just go on a catching spree and then bring back whatever's needed. Ooh. And I'll also feel very clever for bringing all those explosives. People must have thought I was mad buying all those explosives when I did. Who's laughing now? Not these fish, because they're busy getting caught by me. Maybe they're happy to be caught. I don't even think I needed 2 of these, let alone 3. I need those little crappy mullets aplenty though. Yeah, let's grab loads of these mullets. This is probably my least favorite catching minigame. Matching the circles. I don't know, it's considerably harder to match a circle to its shape than any of the other operations that we've had. Catfish. I needed 1 of you, I think. Catfish is the term of a scam, isn't it? How does that work? And why is it called catfish? Alright, 3 is almost certainly overkill. And then you guys, I think I need a couple of you at least. Grab what I can. Easy money. Catfishing is pretending to be another person. Wouldn't that be quite a bit easier with all the AI voice things that we have? Call someone up, get their voicemail, use that to generate a fake voice, and then call someone up pretending to be them, and then, well, do whatever you can with that. Lure them out of their house, or have them give you dosh. Holy moly, TBW with the phone book explanation here. Whilst I try and figure out where I am and where I'm going. 2010 documentary Catfish. The documentary follows Nev Schulman, the executive producer. That sounds like a made-up name. I bet he was catfishing with that. Right, let's offload. Surely I got everything other than the eels by now. Offload. Oh, well, would you look at that? Some eels. Maybe they only come out at night. Issue. Mistakes have been made. This might take all of my guile and cunning. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Why would I ever worry? Okay, it's physically impossible to fit this in, no matter how malleable these are. I don't have the squares for it, but there we go. Always nice to get the noggin jogging a bit. Is this on the Xbox Pass? I have no idea, Braveheart. I prefer to own my games. I think I got Game Pass once, I used it for about 2 games, and I went, yeah, nah, no thanks. Alright, I've got a whole load of bait for you. I didn't find your dog tags, but I've been looking for those. Alright, first trap needs a big long one and 2 of the mullets. That should do it. I'll just mix these in here. This game uses a lot of ellipsis. I really don't like seeing this in writing. Because that's not how anybody speaks. Do you want to know anything about the bait? No, I don't. How about the second bait? Man, I hate ellipses. I feel like it doesn't get enough hate. It feels very lazy. It's like, I want to make it seem like this person is withholding something. What'll I do? I'll have them put in a bit of ellipses in whatever they're saying. Done. Done right. No, I disagree. Alright, the last one was a couple of eels. Sadly, I only have one. I'm going to drop off my increasingly stale fish. Actually, couldn't I, assuming that the night holds, just grab another one right here? Ooh, I'm not sure he's going to accept the weird one. No, I'm not sure I want to give him the weird one, because it's worth decent dosh. However, I want to see if he'll accept it. Will you? Whoa, he does! Okay, surprising. Alright, splendid. That is all for now. We already know where to put the bait, but hang on, haven't I meant to mortar them? I don't recall being given a mortar. Let's discuss the plan a bit more again, please. On the traps, on your map. Okay, but then what? I'm sure he's got that figured out. He will mortar them. Wow, good job, he really gets around. But me, I get around to selling my goods, so let's do that now. And look at the eye thing at the top, we're feeling a little iffy, aren't we? Oh, well, when we're on the way, you should probably move away. Yes, I should. Let's see this thing in action. Yummy, 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 nom nom nom. Trap it in location. Shank the thing. Where's the mortar? Woo. I have played enough Worms Armageddon to know that landing a mortar shot like that is not easy. I would go so far as to say it is the hardest weapon in the game to use effectively. There was also a half-decent Worms game on the Nintendo DS, even had online play. What was that one called? It was amazing that it worked. The Nintendo DS's online capabilities were pathetic, but some games used it well. Alright, off all that goes. Get our daily repairs in, which I suppose is one of the big downsides of using the trawling net, having to constantly repair. I'm going to get a little bit of shut-eye just to stave off the insanity. And then we are hunting these weird things. Worms is comparatively easy to do online since only one player is active at any time. Right you are, Marvin. But Marvin is often right. Boy, oh, come on, that hit one of my tires. They're there to prevent such damage, probably. And I've been so good at not dinging my boat all the time. It's a very easy thing to ding. Alright, it was pretty cool, so I want to watch it again. It's funny how we had a conversation about these things before I'd ever even met one. That is a super contrived contraption for one man to build on his own here. So hats off to him. Maybe he will let me return him to civilization. We can build all the Wallace and Gromit contraptions he could ever want to. Check the trap. There's a drop from the work. There is. He doesn't strike me as the kind of chap that would be bothered by it, but it's still a bit uncouth to jam on about the guy's one-armedness. Alright, this better not be a time waste, because it's a waste of attack. You sure there's a drop? Ooh, big chunk of flesh. Damn. Why did we pick that up? Why would we do such a thing? Can we sell it? It doesn't seem to have a freshness meter. Maybe someone is going to want all of them. Yes, it's flesh, but I said fresh. With a rolling R. It's to prove to the airman that it worked. He can't see the shots. He can land the shots, though. That's alright. Means I can shove them into my storage. But they're big, chunky pieces, though. If I didn't have upgraded inventory, this would be rough. In fact, I could imagine playing this game with no inventory upgrades, and that really seems rough. Right, let's get that fixed up. Let's shove that into storage. Not that, though. I still need you. And while we're at it, turns out these things might be more handy than I gave them credit for, and I already gave them quite a lot of credit. No inventory upgrade run? Well, not by me, heavens no. One of the nice things about this game is I think it's not overstaying its welcome, but that's the opinion I have now. We'll see if it betrays that. Also, I completely forgot to sell what's in my net. I want to see what's in my net before I sell it. Fresh entwined mullet. Just like real mullets, these things aren't worth much. Shouldn't say that, I knew a kid with a mullet once. Can't be easy. I wouldn't have even thought to come over and check its chunky fleshy remains. But that's what I get for not paying attention to what the guy has been saying to me. Right. Literally right. Turn right and ahead. Yeah, exactly, Marvin. Sounds like an annoyance. This game doesn't really seem to have any time pressure going for it. Which I guess is good and bad, but yeah, I played and enjoyed Majora's Mask when it came out. My mum hated it. She's a big Zelda fan, but she was not a fan of the time pressure in Majora's Mask, and I can imagine many people shared that opinion. Such a visually appealing game. There we go. On the old setup there would barely be enough space for these two pickups. It made early oceanic fishing difficult, but I had a feeling there was big money to be made in oceanic fishing, and I was completely right about that. So it felt good to gear myself towards it, but then again, maybe the game's lost a bit of its bite, because I very quickly made loads of money and had a pretty tip-top ship. There hasn't been a lot that I can't outrun or outgun. Hello, what's this? Another rock? Another rock to put our hands on for some reason? If I had to make a guess, you're meant to touch those rocks when you're insane, and then maybe it'll do something. That is only a guess. Majora's Mask is one of the few Zelda games I've finished. I usually lose interest. Majora's Mask just strings my interest along very well. Only 4 dungeons, and dungeons are my least favourite part of any Zelda game. Except Zelda 2, of course. Can't get enough of you. Alright, Airman. You're easier than Woodman by a country mile, and I'm giving you these goods. How are things going? Here you go. Tattered lumps of flesh. It couldn't have belonged to anything else. thought I said he tasted the rubbery meat, but no, he's just testing it. Oh, wait, there's more? Oh, he's taking all of them. Don't know why he would do this anything other than all at once, but I suppose it's taking into account crummy inventory space. Sadistic delight and a glint of metal. There's a necklace. Well, fishermen, some fortune at last. This ought to fetch a decent price from the right collector. So I really wonder if you could just sell all of those and then just tell the guy living on Blackstone Isle to just suck it. Well, that's that, I suppose. What are you going to do? I thought I'd ask you for an escort, but this has become a home to me. It doesn't feel right to leave my brothers here. Special bait. Can be used to attract all manner of nearby species. Huh. The more you give me, the more bait I can make. Yeah, no, I think I will pass. Alright, well, pleasure doing business with you, I think. What's been a little bit of a shame is the lackluster amount of fish around here. Hasn't been anything that exciting, has there? I'm going to go around the outside, and I'm going to check out this weird looking place. Also, what's all these lines around here? I'm going to check out this place off a rickety pontoon and then circle around, see if there are more interesting fish. That's right, I am really just playing this game because I want to do the fishing. What happens if you go max insane? Honestly, I haven't seen much of a downside of going insane. We went a few days without sleep early on into the game, and the worst thing that happened was a ship appeared and then turned into a giant fish and nibbled us a bit. And even then it was just a bit. Even with the starting engines it was easy to outrun. Alright, fish market. Take the anchovy king. Otherwise I'll keep that in storage. I'm not really sure I want to hold on to this mixed bait, but I could give it a go, right? I'll hold on to it if nothing else. All this lovely inventory space. Keep ourselves in tip-top shape. Give ourselves a nice long rest, and then we're going to go and circle around looking for different fish. Arius says, "Good morning, Jake and Shav." Far from it. It's 4 PM here now. Different people, different time zones. So Sergeant Fish. There's something out there. What could that be? I think we've seen that shape before, but I would be lying if I said I remembered what it is. I don't quite think it's metal. Maybe it's a research part. Yeah, I seem to recall things I couldn't understand before being research parts, but let's go and grab some weird doodads. I'm from the States, so it's nice and early. Ah, yes, the United States of the Netherlands. Ah, see. You're one of the things that makes me wonder. Is there more to this game? Yeah, just calm down. Calm yourself, buddy. Ah, I think that's a flag, Dredge. Ouroboros has kept me company for some time, but who knows, maybe I'll find something even more fun. What could be more fun than playing Frogger for a flag? Ah, hook flag, yeah, no. Spare myself the Peter Pan impressions here. Southern Canada. Canada is on my visit list for next year. Don't know where exactly I'll go, or when, or even why, but I have a compulsion. Oh, there's one of his dog tags. I wonder how much they're going to sell for. That's wood. I got plenty of wood these days. Alright, so it's really just a dredge site. No new fish. Why is the tuna marked out like that? It's because I don't have my oceanic hooks, but I do have an oceanic trawling net. boy, I'm sure this is making someone nauseous. Not me though, oh boy. Love this kind of motion. What do we have here? That's more of those mullets. There's not a lot of fish variety out here. Can this truly be right? Talk to me, encyclopedia. Also, yes, I've read all the books. Mangrove. Yes, we've seen the sergeant, we've seen the gar, the eel, the catfish. Some kind of unknown biting fish. And, yeah, a few more things we haven't seen. Maybe these are aberrations. You're not, though. I haven't seen old Toothy here. Aberrations are no big deal, that's just to grind them out. But the other kinds of fish? Seems weird that I would have not encountered one by now. Take the outer route, and also what are you? Dog tag site, perhaps? Campsite old fish suspended on a spit. Rags, somebody slept here, symbols, and a book underneath a wave with an upwards arrow. 5 unfamiliar symbols and a pentagram, and a downward arrow at a book through a wave. And how about the fish on the spit? A rotten fish. Fascinating. Fascinating enough to sleep on it. I think Jake's been streaming for something like 8 years. 8 years? 8? Maybe 9? Feels like I've been at 8 for a while. I don't know. The date of my first ever stream has long since faded into obscurity. Good old rescue embassy mission. That's what the true fans of the channel remember. Aren't there meant to be founder badges for people that were around at the very start? Actually, is that what Marvin has? Marvin's got a bunch of things. He's got verify. Oh, see, there we go. Founder. Don't see those often. Good old Marvin. Good and old. The first 10 subs get founder, if I recall correctly. Really? I thought it'd be a viewer thing, but far be it for Twitch to add something and not immediately monetize it. Sorry if that sounded a little spiteful. I did recently find the promote your content on YouTube button, and it left a very unpleasant taste in my mouth. There's a button you can push to make your videos appear on those promoted videos that I'm sure you've seen pop up in your feeds on YouTube. It's like, pay money, get exposure. It doesn't seem right to me. I'm sure it seems right to some people. Right, there is another island to the south. Am I keen on checking that out? It's midday, we can check it out. I'm on the look for this toothy fish though. Where is it hiding out? I want me that toothy fish. I have not. My ad block takes care of promoted videos. Ah, very good. I see them on my mobile at times though. Red snapper. Some unknown dredge next to a crashed thing. Could easily be a dog tag. Did the guy mention how many dog tags he wanted? Wait a second, that's not a dog tag, that's a sextant. Surprisingly intact navigational tool. I would not know how to use one. So better hope it has instructions on it. Yeah, it's probably going to fetch a pretty price on the market. Oh, his desire for dog tags isn't even showing up here. It's just the relics. But Jake, wouldn't Wario promote his games on YouTube? You're betraying your idol. Well, I wouldn't say Wario would pay the $26,000 cost they ask for it, but Wario did hand over ungodly amounts of gold to get his little log cabin which did evolve to become, well, a proper cabin and then a Japanese-style castle. Fisherman feed. No, 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 and more no. I'm sick of your little... Well, do I have that? Tarpon? No, I got anchovies and mullets. If you don't want that, you can just get stuffed. Those guys stink of optional, and if they're not optional, well, that's just a shame. Oh well, no sign of the old toothy fish I was after, but we can use our mysterious ability to just go blip. There we go. I've always wondered why Jake says the goal of the channel is not to gain an audience. I love how the community is tightly knit, but surely this puts a dent on the wallet, right? It's because I don't stream for money. That might be strictly incorrect, but the feeling is there. Right, first and foremost, I need to have the artifact on me, don't I? We'll talk more about that once we've handed over the goods. Right, he recognized it immediately. Excellent find. Pride of place in his collection. Why the collecting, though? No one lets on in this game, do they? You'll demand recompense as well? Alright, give me more powers. Atrophy. Instantly harvested and... Oh god, that seems a bit unsporting on the poor fish. We're so close. One more remains. I loathe to suggest it, but the Abyssal Plain is a likely candidate. See what you can find. Are you human? Of course. As human as you are. I largely don't know where the relics are, but I read the seas. He's a sea reader. Oh well, good for you. Don't bother me with common clutter. Okay, I'll pass, but I will get rid of my clutter, won't I? Bring it back, and off we trot. Should sell my goods as well. They're staying nice and fresh. Alright, there we go. Oh, this place is much closer than I thought, isn't it? Yeah, I stream because I enjoy streaming, and I feel that if I made audience retention or money making the point of doing it, it would ruin the fun of it. Maybe I'm dead wrong, but it has been the guiding principle of my streaming since I started, and I mean from the very start. And it's worked out pretty well for me so far. If I ever woke up and realized that I didn't want to stream because I don't enjoy it, boy, that would that'd be pretty rubbish, wouldn't it? Because I wouldn't. I don't do things I don't want to do. Okay, some things you have to do, right? I gotta clean that bathroom every now and then, but then again, I don't like cleaning. What would be a more apt example? Okay, I don't like doing laundry, but I do it. Right, how was that flag? Is it any good? Can we attach a new one? Yeah, it was the hook flag, and I didn't like it. I like Ouroboros. Ooh, you attached it already. Give me back Ouroboros. There we go. Show my enjoyment of Pluto. Also, I'm sure we've all seen things we love get completely ruined and bastardized through the chase for money. Alright, fishmonger. I don't know how you do it every day. Well, we've been doing it for 66 days, which isn't that long, right? Lived in Hungary for longer than that. Alright, take your fish. Do I need to sharpen up my boat? I do, a wee bit. We'll take a nice snooze, and we're heading over to... What did he call... Did he say it was the Hadal land or the Volcanic land? I can't remember. Either way... I think I'll keep my net out. I like my net. Let's go. The Abyssal. Thank you, Abyssal. Do I have Abyssal? No, I don't. Okay, right. Thank you for paying more attention to me, Marvin. That means I can head over to the shipwright. Wait, I need to do a repair for that 2 seconds I spent on my boat? Okay. That means we are saying goodbye to our trawling net with a heavy heart, and we are installing our Abyssal wench. awkwardly, but getting it done. I'll keep the explosives. You sadly don't sell them. You sell this really nice light thing, though. That's a lot of aluminums and a lot of range, which means I think I'll get rid of you. And let's install you. Spent quite a lot of time today pimping out our ride. Sadly, it doesn't visually change your boat to be doing that. I would have thought this game would put a bit more emphasis on making your boat look different the way you pimp it out. Maybe it's good that they don't. Style over substance. I've quit watching plenty of channels once they got too big, Jake. I know that feeling. I'm also going the wrong way here. And we go. Considering the lack of time pressure, I wonder what the design decision between upgrading the upgrades eating time would be. Deployed the net. I took the net off. You might have noticed me having an internal quandary about it. I cannot fit the... Okay, that did get me. I could not fit both the net and the abyssal winch on at the same time. So, decisions had to be made. So, missing the troll net, just like I'm missing the god-awful crab pots. You don't need to apologise for being Austrian, Mordecai. Oh, right, the net thing, yeah. Not a problem. Right, Abyssal. Very imposing looking on the backdrop there, although I suppose the day is waning. See, our boat has upgraded visually. This is not the same chintzy little thing that we started out with, but it would be nice if it reflected the equipment that we put on the thing. But again, that might be putting the emphasis on the wrong stuff in this game. But then again, they let you put a flag on it, and you can paint the boat, although I'm not interested in that, and I should not have waited until late afternoon to come out here, because now the voices are getting to me, and I don't know where I can dock up at. There are fishing opportunities, sure, but maybe we should find somewhere slightly safer to be first. Apparently there's a point around here. Oh, hello. I think our poor fishermanny is going to take a much needed snooze here. Oh, Christ, it's a crazy Greek. Bracing himself against the wind and the spray, oh rapturous day, a fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Rest your weary soul. Yeah, sure, I do need a rest. Providence from the deep itself. The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement. Okay. What does your spirit seek? Emptiness. Yes, a pure vessel. And your flesh, what does it crave? Sting of the salt. Pain is a trick of the flesh. Do not surrender to it. What does the world deserve? Nothing. And yet it takes endlessly, harvesting, draining. Soon it will know it has taken too much. You realize you're talking to a fisherman, right? The only reason I don't have my industrial net on the back to rake the oceans clean is because it can't get these fish in particular. You still have much to learn, okay? Herald of the Purge. Nearby spire blazes with eternal fire. 3 fathomless flames. Shrines of the deep, mark them, guidance. Okay. How about we just sleep first? The stone crucible. Right, so these must be the 3 things he's asking me to go and grab. Yeah, the eternal fiery things. Works for me. Stone columns, pictures, texts, carvings. Ravenous children, alone they are nothing, together they summon to Christ. This really is a Discord mod, as you say. Right. Krebsig coming in with a fun posting today. Is Krebsig just another Nicky? Both have K in the name. Big eyeless beast, the unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches, blind but her children... Yeah, okay. Right. Go out, get 3 gubbins, bring them back here. What does our fan have to say? Poor Krebsig, he didn't deserve that. We both know that not to be true. Yes, fathomless flames. Any shipwrecks? Oh, he has it. You're drawn to it too. It found me during my rite of proving. It sapped at my spirit. Came to appreciate its strange nourishment. It'll be yours to carry forth. Well then, that explains why we're doing all this. I never asked the military man about the shipwrecks, but I assumed he would have pulled out the doodah and went, oh, you want this? Well, help me on my murderous mortar rampage and it'll all be yours. At the end of my other life, it washed ashore as all great gifts do. Again with the ellipses, even more ellipses. Stop talking about... Now that I've mentioned it, it's not going to stop coming up, is it? But I don't think they're good. Recht. How hard could it be? 3 spots to go along to, but I am here for fish. Ooh. But there's no point doing much fishing if I don't know where I could sell it, so let's keep our eyes peeled for... Ooh, look at that. That is pretty. Maybe we could do just a spot of... Okay. That was just visual, I thought it might be disturbed water. Oh, they want me. I better make them go away. Get out of here. But that does make me insane, so let's not overuse this gift of ours. If I explode my way into you? This looks destructible. Easy does it now. Easy. Ooh. Slightest tapping is enough to put a big old dent in my poor wee boat. It's a stone tablet. A glyph. Okay. Any more for anyone? I thought that might be one of the things that we need here, but perhaps not. Again, fishing, we'll do that when we find a place to sell our fish. What in the world are these? Looks like it's exclaiming promotions. Paintings on the walls. Paintings depict a birth of a civilization. And monster shapes devour people as buildings turn to ruin. Doesn't sound very happy. Climb up the ancient lighthouse, and I have a funny feeling I meant to shove. No? Okay, I thought maybe a stone door would want some stone tablets. Maybe I need to speak to Little Marrow Trader. Wait, where's Little Marrow? Ooh. Is that more back and forth thing that I don't particularly want to do? Maybe I should grab as many stone tablets as I can, but I would really like to find the mobile trader. I could blow that up, surely. Why don't I just waltz on in? Probably because those nasty fish are going to have their filthy way with me. So I will get explodey. Maybe this allows you to touch the rocks. No, it wards away the Dark Walker. Ooh, this just looks like a stone tablet-y thing. I feel like we're drifting a little far away from the whole fishing element of the game here. I'm here to fish, game. I think we'll leave those fish to their own devices. Hopefully down here I'll find the mobile cellar. And I could do with... Oh boy. Well, I cannot... Let's go. Oh god, they just straight up keep up with me. I was just thinking I do not have my banishment thing. It's on cooldown. Guess we're going back to that point and taking a nap then. Do these things even do anything? Oh, well, there's my answer. They summon their big friend. Right, well, we clearly need to just have a nap then. There we go, everything will look better in the sunshine. Ah, so there we go. It's a beautiful looking sunrise. Basic, sure, but style beats fidelity any day of the week. What have we here? What kind of dredge is that? That looked unusual. The wee bitey fishy things leave me alone to take their toys. Oh, it's a flag. Ah, flag. At least it doesn't have a leaf on it. And what about you? More non-fish dredge. Come on, game. Just because I'm the master of Frogger doesn't mean I want to play nothing but Frogger today. And yet he Froggers. Okay, let me just grab that and get away from you guys. They seem keen on me now. Well, I'm not sweet on you. Thread this needle. Oh, no, I saw that. I saw that. Don't mind me. Not mind me. But, where... Oh, here we go. Just what we're looking for. Now I can fish with impunity. Video saying, hey Jake and chat, been half a decade since I caught a stream. It's nice to be in here. Love the game and I hope you're having fun with it. There's another game I loved watching you play. Occidental Galaxy or something. Occidental Galaxy? Fitkinnaman D, it's not my stream. Occidental Galaxy? One of us is losing it. Right. Let's chuck away a lot of the stuff that I probably don't need for a good wee while. Might hold on to the stone tablet. Nah, we'll be showing it to the other guy elsewhere. The day is wearing on, but I do want to do some fishing. And I think I wanted to work my way towards the beans machine, but I don't think I'm going to get another... What's that, 5, 9, 12 bits of research for it? I suspect not. But fishing, now that's what I'm here to do. Is that how you spell out Fitkinnaman D? It's hard to say. We're not a very advanced people. We go more by the spoken word than the written. Alright, don't know how much dosh this stuff's going to be worth. But is there any more out? Ooh. Some kind of weird slabby looking fish out in this direction. Which I managed to lose sight of. Yes, I'll pick these up. And do I already regret it? You are chasing me down here. The whispering is coming for me. Oh, Poor guy is going absolutely off the edge now. I'm not here to dredge for metal, but I do want to catch the weird looking fishy thing that I could have sworn we spotted around here. Let's just dredge, dredge, and dredge. Where are the fish? Aha! Alright, now let's use our very unfavorability atrophy. There is no way that was fair. Also, what the... Infected. Okay, let's leave that infection off our... Yeah, let's not have the infection on our boat, shall we? Trying to run a clean operation. God, it is late in the day. Can you try touching the rocks now? You're pretty crazy. Oh, whoa! Oh, that was good, game. If we find one. I've not been keeping mental note of where they are, though. And I'm more interested in making it back with my day's catch intact. Are you more of my day's catch? Yeah! Oh, these are the weird things. It's just the same eel, though. Infected one is fine, though. More money is better money. Really wonder how much these eels are worth. God, it's so red around here and so hard to know where I am and where I'm going. Where was that trader at? Easy now. Oh boy, that light tap. This looks like another stone tablet, though. Yeah. Good thing that didn't go overboard. That'd be a damn shame. Where was that trader? Are they around here? I can't put marks on my map, so it's getting even harder for me to know where I am and what I was doing. Do I chance it in there? Yeah, go on. That's the worst these things can do to me. Slither into it. Right, you guys just be gone. I've got fishing to do, insane though I may be becoming. Alright, let's get rid of the infection. I'm not here to be infected. No, I'm also not here for cloth. I guess I'll take another doodah, but I have got to get out of here. Getting fancier and fancier looking goods, though. Silver plates, big old goblet things. There we go. Easiest money I ever made. To be honest, not great money made on these. Look at that. Oh god, this eel is rotting for some reason. I don't think it was in that bad state when I got it. Even so, the money's not amazing, but I'll sell everything I've got. Net include. Oh, right. No, not net include. Shove away these doodahs. Wait, did that say rot? The final state of all living things. Huh? Are we just gonna carry some rot on us? I suppose so. Where was the other stone tablet? There you are. Looks like it has the number 1 on it. Is this a number? Shouldn't trust me with numbers, that's how I lost the game of Mortuary Assistant. Well, I didn't lose it, I got a different ending. Some might even say a better ending. Someone like me. Alright, grab a little bit of a sleep, undock, catch some new fish. Ah, yeah, there we go. And I do mean new fish. So, do the locals acknowledge the huge, well-intact ruin complexes out on the ocean? Everybody we met in this game is rather unreliable. Think of Silent Hill 2. You know, people don't seem to be talking about the sexy nurses going around. Angela's a bit vague about what she keeps seeing. Eddie's pretty upfront about wanting to eat some pizza, though. Yeah, I shot that guy. He cried worse than the dog. More and more absurd shapes of things. If I hadn't upgraded my cargo hold, I'd be in a grim situation. Also, Hadal. A greater ending, like the Japanese castle end. I'm glad you acknowledge that it is indeed Japanese castle ending. That's even what it's called. One way or another, I was going to be making people unhappy that day. So why not make the people that were going to be the most unhappy, unhappy? When you get there, congealed rat tail. It's so easy to lose my position here. I don't even remember which of these two are the shop. I'm guessing it's you, since you got lights on. Imagine the historic lose lobby payout. You could have made channel history. Yeah, but it was a castle, and the stipulation was get Wario a castle. I got him a castle. I know it made people unhappy, but it was also correct. It's like Count Lucinor. I was told to grab the treasure and leave. I grabbed the treasure and left, and people said, no, you didn't get the right treasure. Well, I grabbed the treasure and left. Right. Now we're talking. 420 for not a whole lot of fish. What's the big earner? The frilled shark. A living fossil, technically a shark. Swims like an eel. Is that a real thing? I'm starting to think a lot of these aren't real fish, but I don't know what's down there, and I'm all the happier for it. And maybe this time I'll remember to fix my hull. Alright, what does our encyclopedia have to say about our job up here? We're checking region. It's Devil's Spine I'm on, right? We ignore the crabs around here. Crab fishing is just lots of other people. Some unknown thing here with two different aberrations. Ooh. Coastal, no less. Here's the pale skate and the ghost shark. Another unknown thing around here. What's your game? Holy moly! That must be a crab of sorts, right? They both look like crustaceans. Ah, now we're back to good old anchovies. Are we equipped with the biggest, baddest lights that money can buy? No, I've skimped on researching lights. Have I? No, you don't even research lights. I did buy lights though, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought some good lights. Yeah, we got the incandescent array. However, we could upgrade to have more light space, but I don't think we need that. We're doing A-okay as we are. So... oh god, there's still these X's on the map, and I can't remember what or why. Let's take a good night's sleep. And go and investigate. Gotta work, have a good stream, why thank you. Dredge has been pretty good to me. Easy now, easy now. Oh, how is that damage? We brushed up against it. Guess we're taking it easy then. Apparently there's something here. You, perhaps. You look like an eternal fire. An upright slab bears a carving, two heavily plated creatures locked in... Oh no, I need to do crab fishing. Oh, crumbs. Okay, I didn't sign up for crab fishing. Oh, I don't wanna... Okay, if that's going to be how you're playing it... This is my counter-argument. I doubt you'll have anything to say, but I'll still check in with you. What is it? Power from the deep, expanding its powers towards me. What about atrophy? Instantly culls the closest shoal of fish, readying them for swift reaping. It can be heard from a great distance. Don't be close to your victims. Population is unlikely to recover. Use it sparingly. I mean, I don't see a great need to use it at all. It was fun to just murder those eels, but... hey-ho. Right. Let's go and talk to the fellow over here. They may know a thing or two about the stone slabs. And then we are going to grab some research so we can grab the not crappy crab pots and grab those crabs, apparently. No, you cannot buy fish, at least not to my knowledge. Found anything special lately? Yes, I have, as it happens. Can you tell me about this? No? Okay, I'll sell you this other junk then. Just sell all trinkets, get these out of my hair. You didn't seem to want to talk about it. What is the point in this rot? Maybe the trader at Little Marrow knows something about this, but he doesn't seem to want to talk. And this is Little Marrow. Grieving father? Go away. Mysterious dock worker. Paralyzed by fear. I've got another flag for you. Eyes flag, yeah, no thank you. Seems a little creepy. What if it's on my person? Ah, okay, there we go. Game has a lot of these moments where you need it to be on your person, even though your storage locker's right there. Seems odd. Right, remarkable. Fragment of a later arrangement. Again with the ellipses. So much of that. Found this near the ruins, and yes, I did. Well, no, I don't quite remember. There are more out there. I'll hold on to this and study it. I'll keep this for now. Okay, they'll form a square. I wonder who has had such a brilliant revelation already. Okay, fair enough-ish. I'm going to sell this crummy shark that I have, and I'm going to go south and buy research parts because I'm stinking rich. And then I'm going to research better crab pots, and we are going to get those devilish crabs. Some fish prefer deeper water, you don't say. Take this. Yeah, no to those basic crab pots. Let's look at the research situation as it is now. Efficient crab pot. Hardy crab pot. Large crab pot. Unknown. Well, let's go for it. The rot is just fish left past rotten phase. You can do nothing but discard it. It's amazing I got this far without actually seeing that. Where am I heading here? Who sold the research again? Didn't you sell it at Rickety Pontoon, or am I imagining that? It's entirely possible that I am, but let's go that way anyway. And let's give it the beans. Despite that evoking insanity in us. Trader had one and Jake bought two. What are you talking about? Right, while I'm here, don't mind me. Grab myself this fish. Not sure if we've seen you before, viper fish. Obviously not, 'cause it's just been added to our own pedia. But while we're here, we might as well get one worthy of a trophy. Hey. Gotta make these fishing trips worthwhile. I'm going the right way. I have a wonderful habit of turning myself when I'm out and about. What about you? Moonfish. Is that what they're called? Yeah, there we go. Skeletal moonfish. Now that can't be right. So many aberrations around here. I'll grab all I can, though. Don't know where it's worth using the atrophy ability to completely fish up an area. Not exactly worth the big money. You'd starve if you had to eat this catch. It's nothing but bones. Chittering bones still operate a ghostly body, impossibly devoid of organs. Yeah, that does seem awfully impossible. I'm not sure I like the look of that moonfish. Doesn't look like it's got a good eating on it. But what would I know? Please tell me you sell research. I came all this way on the assumption that you did. Shipyard, purchase, one bit of research. It's better than no bits of research, and I'll grab some more explosives. Hollowed out whale teeth packed with it. Surely there are better ways to pack explosives than that. Alright. Seems like I'd need more to get these. What if I just sleep for a while? Are you gonna restock? A very trustworthy book guy said the population seems to suffer if you use the ability. Sounds not good. Also sounds not my problem. Ah, see, there we go. Research and research. I know it's expensive, but we also have money, so is this honestly a problem? And then I can look into the party pot, which unlocks the complex pot. 3 crabs a day. Better, stronger, lasting longer, more reliable. These all sound like good things. But what if this is even better? Massive. Durable, spacious, 5x5. Well, the crabs that we need to catch are huge, so maybe we should get the massive one. And maybe we should just sleep again. Yeah, we researched the ability to buy things from the store. It's a wacky setup for sure. Oh, you've only got one? Also, I'll buy more explosives. I think I'll go with massive. The catch seems to be slightly reduced, but I'd hate to catch things we can't fit. How often do you restock your store? It's probably daily, right? Just get the mega one as too long sitting around not making money through fishing for my taste. Ah, see, there we go. Take another explosive. Those seem to be pretty useful where I'm going. Massive crab pot get. Now I can buy those massive crab pots. Damn, I thought I'd go this way without actually buying any. Wait, do you even sell them? Fish market has them, right? Yeah, there we go. Massive crab pot. I want more than one, probably. Why don't we get the Uber one? Yeah, too much waiting around for research. You don't have another one for me. I guess I'll just buy a bunch of them. And deploy them over there. Maybe the efficient one as well. I mean, I do need to grab these crabs, and I don't particularly want to engage in too... Nah, forget it, I'm not buying that. Alright, all's well, but I gotta get to work. Which means going due east. Grab those crabs. And also get 2 more of those stone tablets to turn into a big tablet to open up the lighthouse. To probably get 1 of the 3 items that I need. It's all getting a bit convoluted, I just want to fish. 1 more? I thought I needed 4, unless the last one is double-sized. Still plenty of indication of places I need to check out. The trader had 1. Oh, I must have missed that. Any surprise I missed something I had to read? Not for me, it ain't. Hello, hello. Undiscovered fish, prepare to be discovered. And I mean, really discovered. Yoink. You know what? You can keep your rotting substance. I'll keep the good stuff. Unlikely to recover. Good Serenity. Excellent sound design. I love the sound of the water. Very convincing. It's not like, say, Banished, where you hear the water and you can tell it's a guy recording his shower head. Fisherman, serve. No. I was never the biggest fan of Magicka. Not even multiplayer made that fun. Not to me, at least. There we go, I love the way those things hook together. And I would also love making my way over to the trader before the day is done. Banished was a great game. Felt like you could do so much more. Well, mods were there for it, but the mods never really struck right with me. Colonial Charter being the big one. But I like the simplicity of Banished. Armored what now? I'm sure we've been there, done that. Which of these ones have the trader? I think it's this one here. I wish I could mark things on my map. Remembering is not my strong point. Dawn of Man is an excellent game that comes to mind. Ooh, the word excellent, not what I'd use for Dawn of Man. Is that another stone tablet? Or is it another flag? Okay, come on game, I'm locked in here. There we go. It's alright, repairs can be fixed. Alright, does that make all the stone tablets then? I can only assume. Lucky that I just found that then. Arc to the left. Sell my goods to the trader, and then apparently that's all of them. So we need to deploy our crab fishy things, and we can come back to those and hopefully have all the crabs we need. Quite profitable, and maybe there are good places for them, but I have yet to see the good stuff for my crab potting. And that thing did some fairly chunky damage to me, didn't it? It's okay. Pay it all back, get things fixed, shove that in my storage, and now we deploy the crab pots. Question is, where are these fish that I need? Specifically the crabs, of course. We're looking for devil spine crabs. Which crabs were they? I think we needed this guy right here. What did I need you? 0 to 25, 0 plus. 5 to 25. That all seems rather forgiving, doesn't it? Let's rest up for the night and then go crab fishing. Alright, shove one over here. Shove one over here. And I don't want to go too deep, but let's shove one very deep. Then I can just ignore this and head back now that I've got the plate things. And that means when we return, I gotta hand it no loading time on that. That's impressive. Well, maybe it shouldn't be impressive. I've just seen so much poor optimization in my days. Right. Let's see if that's all we need on the tablet and we can get into the tower now. Found anything special? You could say that. Oh, that's right. I need to have it in my inventory and then show him this. An eerie light. Go on. Okay. Transcribing glyphs. A few minutes he puts it down. When the sky mistakes the stars. Yeah, okay. Don't give me the poetry here. Give me the slab. And now, after doing all that wee questy, we figure out what we immediately noticed. And can put it to good use. So back up we go. Seems more than a little fierce that the game makes you backtrack like this on your wee putt-putt boat, but needs must. Let's head on back. Is there something else on here? Oh, nice, it marks where your little crab things are. Donoman scratches the right itch. I loved the game when it was fresh. Not much replayability, and same can be said for a lot of games. Hey, in my eyes, games don't need replayability. I'm very grateful to have a game that you're in and out in 5 or so hours, or even less. But Dawn of Man wasn't that engaging to me, and it had a really terrible UI. One of the worst things was that you would get a thing popping up to tell you that a guy is thirsty. This person must drink or they will die. But they're already en route to getting water. They are actively taking care of this. Don't clutter my UX with this. And it gets worse at higher populations because this person is hungry, this person is tired, this person is thirsty, and they're all actively fixing those issues themselves. But your screen becomes this mess of these notifications. And that was really bad. It's okay, we can wash the taste of that bad UX away with this minigame. I was a little tempted to use atrophy, honestly, but let's spare this poor fish population. What is the purpose of this game? That's a good question. We have yet to really find any purpose here. We got shipwrecked, but this... Ew. But we got fished out near some lighthouse small village, and they said, "Oh, you're a fisherman. Here's an old boat. You can go fishing again." And we do, and we make money selling our fish. But for some reason, we keep doing favors for people. For reasons that haven't really been very well explained. So, our purpose, you've got to fill in the blanks yourself here. Ah, right, I had more things to sell, and I didn't really sell them, didn't I? Well, hardly a concern. I can also discard that old rot. Away you go. This probably has no use ever. Okay, we're gonna sleep up for the night and then check our crab pots. Hopefully we grab the crabs that we need for the mysterious thingamajigger, which I can't remember where it was. And again, I can't mark it on my map, much as I would like to. Temple, ruins, maybe it was around here. The lighthouse, wherever it was. Requests our blocky thing. Alright. I haven't given you very long, but have you managed to catch any crabs? Yes, you have! Spider crab, and a snail? Sure, I'll take it all. Some combinations got to work. Another spider crab. Can have you interlock. You can use crab pots to mark things. Then I wouldn't know which one's which. Oh god, loads of spider crabs. Not really sure that's what I'm here for, but it's what I'm getting. I think I only need one of these, so I'll sell the rest and then try my damnedest to remember. What was that? What is that? Oh, it's just clothy dredge. Also, please don't summon your big friend again. He really wrecked my boat last time. I don't know if I need the volcanic snail or not. I think I sold the wrong ones, but hey ho. Okay. Where, oh where? That looks like a lighthouse to me, so let's go and use the stone plate over there. Try to avoid those nibbly little things. Wooden dredge, not worth my time anymore. That's not how we operate. We need bigger, better margins now. I'm not even sure I'm interested in this bit of rubbish here. After all, we're rich. And whilst we could research even better crab pots, I like to think our days as a crab fisher are increasingly behind us. What is this? A ghost shark. Been there, done that. Yeah, cold stone does not care for me. Alright, this should be one of the 3 eternal fire things. Climb our way up here, slam you in, and huzzah! As far as you can tell, this is as far as you're going to get, but there's a flame. There's more than just a flame here. Why are you not fitting in my... Oh, I need to install you. I can't just take you. Oh, but I can shove you in my storage? Impossibly bright. Is this an internal flame, or... I don't understand. Where's the eternal flame thing? Was that even what I was meant to do? Also, we were able to put it in storage, but there is no storage bit here. How strange. How very strange. Okay, well we did that. Don't really know how or why. Maybe that was all optional. Yeah, that was not the eternal flame, evidently. Alright, failing that, and not asking questions how we were able to access our inventory from there, let's thread this needle. Ooh, easy now. Easily does it. Don't let them little nippers at me either, please. Are they slowing me down? I think they are. Get off of me. I didn't notice that before, but they really slow you down. You there. 2 malformed fish writhing under the sun. So I need to, what, give you 2 fish that are... 2 of the weird mal thingied fish. Alright, try and remember that. The top one are 2 weird fish. Well, suits me. I do like to go fishing. Maybe I can get you one right now. Uh-oh. The great Jabu Jabu wants me. And they're wearing on already. Kinda hard to shake these things. Can I give it the beans? No, but they really slow you down. This is as fast as my poor little engine can go, and oof! At least that seemed to have knocked them free. Or knocked me free of them. Did I get rid of my explosives? Surely I would never do such a thing. Alright, where's the other place that needs the shark? Was that over here? Or were you already accessible from another angle? You probably put them in storage, that doesn't sound like me. Parting ways with my own explosives. Okay, I got one of you, but I need that wee curly fish as well. Okay, at least we have a good idea of all the things that we need. 2 aberrations, 1 of the curly-tailed fish, and the crab things. And whilst I would like to go and check on the crab things, it's getting really hard to see. And all these annoying things keep nibbling me. Curse the cooldown on the one way to deal with them. Oh, well, isn't that interesting? They die if you bring them over to the heat. Hang on, die when you bring them to the heat? Maybe that is the riddle of killing these things. Or, getting those other things that I need. Where did I kill them? Next to you, right? I'm not seeing any corpses to fish out. No, it looks like it just scares them off. Boo-hoo. Alright, well, we'll follow the crab things back home, shall we? Okay, squat lobster. You are needed for the crab thing. Yes, yes, because you guys interlink together. But here's another question. How do I fit all you guys in here? Like so. Sucks to give away my fancy fish, or my fancy crab, so I'll try and avoid that. So don't hit sell all. Sell that and that and that and not that and that and that. Yes. Okay, looking good. We know everything we need to know to win now, surely. Except we always mix up floating dock and shipyard. There we go. Good as new. On top of that, I can uninstall you, shove you into my storage, and then grab my mysterious thing that was able to go to storage, and impossibly light flame of the sky yet. It's kind of tempting to shove in something that'll add even more illumination, so we shall. More light, better light. And whilst we might be a little insane, oh, we're only a little insane, let's rest for just a few hours, and then go and deposit the crabs into the crab area. And if we find the fish that we need, then all the better. It ain't you. It is, however, you. god. The great Jabu Jabu really wants me. It's a bit of a shame that the horrors in this game end up being more of a nuisance than anything scary, but maybe you need to be inherently scared of the ocean. If I knew anyone like that, I'd ask them. Ooh, gimme gimme! Oh, it's Kevin the Caveman, who's happy to catch the dredge line. Well, sorry to disappoint, but the dredge that we're seeing here we're not actually grabbing. Also, this is the wrong point, I think. Where, oh where, did we bring the crabs to? Or where are we meant to bring the crabs to? It'll be one of these three, right? And I, honest to God, can't remember which one's which. The top one... Top one's double crabs. I feel like I made a mental note of that earlier. And I'm being told, no, it's not that one, it's the lowest one. Okay. Trust your memory over mine any day of the week. As long as they don't rot to nothing, it's okay. The top were the aberrations. Okay. Let's test that game theory. Looking good. Looking very good. There we go. Again, I'm able to put those in storage, even though I can't access my storage. How bizarre. Alright, we can also add the squiggly tail thing over here, and that's 2 out of 3 of the Eternal Flames. Feels kind of nice to have everything set up that you can blast through objectives like this. But it, to me, it doesn't feel right. Also, let's just scorch you there. Thank you, hot magma. I feel like we have largely detracted from the fishing element of the game. Although I suppose it does mix together with these objectives when we... Oh my! All the stuff for the upgrades here. It does mix together alright with the objectives when we actually have to fish to get them, but it still just feels like a glorified fetch quest. Now, apparently 2 aberration fish. I didn't notice anything to indicate that they needed to be certain types. So maybe I can very quickly nab myself you. It did say under the sun. Don't know if that has any relevance to what kind of fish they need to be. Maybe they need to be volcanic. Volcanic doesn't mean under the sun. Of course, now of all times I'm not finding the weird aberration fish. Oh, well there we go. One of them. Better hold on to that, also better get back to relative safety. Are you big on fishing in real life? Not at all. I have never been fishing. It has not been something that's ever held any real interest to me. I want to get the enjoyment of sitting back in a location doing a whole lot of not much. I got plenty of that at home. Although I do like the outdoors and the fresh air and the nature. I've got no problem with water. But no, fishing, nah, no real appeal. Though I do like fish. I do love eating fish. Okay, let's be careful not to sell the aberration. We need that. Anything in... Oh god, what a cluttered storage. Explosives back, that much is for certain. Yeah, looks like a whole lot more manageable now. That's a lot to sell, a lot to put to use. Can do slightly better than that. By shoving some of my wood over here. But yeah, we got all this refined metal and have no use for it at all. None of these upgrades use refined metal, it's just the hull stuff. And we've already done that. Alright, rest up till dawn. And now we just need to grab one more aberration. Probably. Assuming that we're doing this right. Discard the refined metal? Not unless I need the space. Could be very satisfying of them linking together, but they do not. There's dredge over there, there's dredge over there. I'm not looking for dredge, I'm looking for fishies. Oh, don't you start. For some hot water to dunk you off at. Spy any, but that's okay. If it's just one of you, I seem to be able to outgun you. Also, there's the hot water. Is that fish? Oh, refined metal dredging can also be done here. Oh. Change the game showering me in it now that I don't need it. Was that the big jabby jabby? No, it's just the wee one. It's okay, surely won't get in my way of grabbing these fish. Oh, I think I heard his big friend. There we go, get roasted. Alright, you know what? Boom! Give me that nasty looking fish. Easy now, easy now. Don't worry, I did what I had to do. Is it over here? Yeah, this is the way. Okay. Got some needles to thread. You say you want two? Well, here's two. Encrusted talisman. What? A stone tablet surrounded by tooth and bone, glyph, hook carved into the center, and I need to install you? But why? And again, I can access my storage from here. Okay, let's just try and very safely make our way back. Let's not ding our boat. Oh, ruination, come on. I know, I'm a slave to checking my map constantly because my sense of direction is utterly down the toilet. I can live with that though. I have to live with that. You don't. Hey, there we go. Back in no time. Still don't really understand what I grabbed there, but for now, let's discard... Oh, man, I dinged my everything. Discard all of that. Let's move these over to my inventory. Looking fine. Grab some much needed repairs. Research our way towards... I'm more than a little curious what the Omega Crab Pot is. Most durable crab pot ever constructed. Collect your haul before someone else does. Surely that's a despicable crime, stealing someone's crab pot catchings. Wow, not bad. Take everything. And take the pot. Oh, I should have left that one to last so I could actually tell my way back. What do you mean it doesn't fit? Try harder. have to wait. It is indeed very illegal to steal someone else's catch. Sounds unenforceable. A victimless crime. I'm starting to see a bit of a payoff on these crab pots, but they were expensive. I'm not sure if it was pay off fast enough. On top of that, I had to buy and research them. Yeah, still not sold on them. Besides, it takes away the fun of the fishing. What are we meant to do with this encrusted talisman, though? A glyph of a hook is carved on the center. Maybe we need to go for the deadliest catch. Oh, it gives an aberration bonus. Okay. So how are we meant to have that alongside other things? Interesting. Let me try this out actually, then I have an idea. Perhaps I need to grab the extra fishing hook space. That way, when I go to the floating dock, the shipyard, I can take back my fathomless wench and shove it in here. And there we go. Now I have a massive boost to fishing speed and I get more aberrations. Kinda feels like Ozma giving you dark matter, but okay. Time to turn in the fires, get our last doodah, and see what the guy in the centre has to say about it after a good night's sleep. There we go, sleeping from 4:30 till 6. Your alarm has been set and will go off 2 hours from now, right? I'm a little curious where this game's going. There can't be much left of it, right? I've got practically all of the abilities. I've pimped out my ship almost entirely. What is it? Are there others that share your beliefs? There are pretenders. Pretenders, you say? Well, I just so happened to have been watching some Dominions 5 last night. I think it was the Hollows of Thunder run that I did, because I liked watching that big fight where I mobilized my Mage Core. Dom 6 can't come fast enough, can it? Alright, let's fire you guys up. Seems like all of these flames are the same. I'm going to put them in upside down, just to spike this whole place. Preparations are complete. The Fanatic awaits. Okay, what are you gonna do? The chill of the deep touches us. It's time. Antique pocket watch. Yeah, you gonna give that to me? All right, let's just let him do what he's doing. He seems to know what he's doing. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice as he sets himself on fire. He has transcended. Perhaps he was never there to begin with. We, however, are taking the final little doodah, and we don't even have to sail home. Sail back to the weirdo. We can just go blip. The Rimworld monkey did not set itself on fire. That thing had paralysis. That was a fancier word for it. It had no choice in the matter, is what I'm saying. Okay, we've got our explosives, otherwise we're looking good. Ruined Mansion, here you go, I've got your last doodah. The approach is drawing closer. You have the pocket watch. Oh, and now it's actually ticking. The sound of its mechanisms has grown no less unpleasant, and our collection is complete. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. I have no idea what you want me to do, Collector. I'll call his bluff. I know what I'm doing. A final voyage, and he's coming with you. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. You're entering the final phase of the game. Okay. Nice warning. One more time. Okay, I get it, I get it. We should wait for the fog to thicken. Uh-huh. Is it going to make a save point for where we just interacted, though? The open expanse is to the west of Greater Marrow. It's on the map. We must not tarry. Make haste. To lay waste? Alright, I'm glad I got my explosives. Maybe I should bring a crab pot or two. Out west. Into the middle of nowhere. Sure. Well, if you say that we must not tally, let's make haste. Are there going to be nasties coming out to get us on the way? Could I not, like, stop and do some fishing? Wow, that was fast. But a strange upgrade to get at the end game. What do you expect me to do with this? As I understand it, there is little left to achieve. I mean, there's this optional stuff, but why would I do any of that? It wasn't a very long play. Well, the long plays don't have to be particularly long. Remember, we did Star Wars Episode 1 Racer and it took, what, 3.5 hours? I remember that game being much longer than it was, though. And a lot harder. Jeez. I'm far better a gamer than little scrubby Jake ever was, but how bad could I have really been at that? That was it? Well, okay then, that game completely dropped it to the end there. Bit of a shame. In fact, that whole final region was a bit of a bleh. In fact, there's the thing. The game had a pretty solid core there. It was great fun going around, doing the fishing, upgrading my wee boat, making the money, la la la. But it really fell flat on developing that. Pretty much every quest was just fetch quest. Fetch this, bring it here. And that was it. Not that I really know how you could make it any more enthralling than that. But I'm not going to hold it against the game too bad. Okay, that ending was pretty tripe. Because just going around and doing the fishing was really comfy, really enjoyable. It just played it a little thin out towards the end there. Didn't outstay its welcome, says Parappa. Maybe a little. Just a little. People were asking about this Pale Reach stuff. I went out there and it did seem like more of the same. Just go and fetch this, bring it here, rub it against. I just wanted to fish up some new and interesting fish. I just came here to fish. Keep your Eldritch horrors away from me. Okay, well that is it for Dredge. Mixed bag there, for sure, but again, was not monstrously long. We've had some long plays lately, which means I need to sort out another long play vote. I don't have it ready and up my sleeve right now, but I think I will sort it out for... What day is it? Wednesday? Okay, on Friday then, we'll sort out another vote for the next long play. Which means, if you have an idea, like you've been watching this going, oh man, Dredge, you know, I know a really good game for a long play. I've got a long play submission form just below the stream. Slam it in there, and nothing wrong with poking me vigorously going, hey, I put this on the list, Jake, really check it out because it's great. And I will endeavour to do so, but in the end it's up to the oligarchy what actually gets rolled. Is any story ever good? Plenty of great stories are truly great. I just can't think of them right now. Dungeon Meshi was great, and that was even fantasy. Right, that is it. Wow, that really was not long today. But even so, that is it for today. I will be back tomorrow to check out Against the Storm. Its 1.0 release is right around the corner, and I have been avoiding this game because it's been in early access. Now that it's finally coming out, I can blunder around with the game whilst the people who have played it for every second of its early access can start yelling at me, as is one of the curses of an EA game, but that's for tomorrow, Jake, to worry about. Till then, it's a cheers and a cheerio.